The Fractal Design Define series have been some of the most popular cases for years now. But with the industry moving towards things like tempered glass, power supply shrouds, and modular design, the Define R5 and the Define S were starting to look a little long in the tooth. Enter the Define R6, which was announced in December and went on sale just a short time ago. It's been garnering nothing but sterling reviews so far, and I'm going to take an up-close look at it in this video. So, is the R6 as good as everyone says it is? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Do we even need to do this video anymore? A lot of times when I'm doing a case review, I struggle to come up with enough material to fill a full video. Many cases that come through the office are just so similar, and even features that are quote unquote innovative don't do something that other cases haven't done before. Well, Fractal has kind of broken the wheel with the R6. There are a slew of new ideas, different construction techniques, and special touches in the design of this chassis, and this adds up to a package that's a dream to work in. So what exactly are all these new features that make this such a great package? After all, it still looks like a black steel box with some glass on the sides. Well, we could start right here at the front with this sound dampened door. The door has less actual functionality than in previous versions like the R4 when it exposed the multiple 5¼ inch drive bays, but opening it up does afford access to the front panel dust filter. However, if you don't like the swing of the door, you can just pop off these two screws and reattach them to the other side, allowing it to open in the opposite direction. Simple and elegant. The tempered glass side panel is another example of great design. Most fastening mechanisms include some number of thumb screws, either here, or both, and also rubber pegs or grommets. This isn't inherently bad, but this means that you're never going to have a smooth and uninterrupted line. The R6's side panel has this narrow metal frame and actually clips into place without the need for any screws at all. Manipulating it doesn't even require activation of a latch or the turning of a key. The panel just slots back into place, stays there securely, and comes off easily when you need it to. There are two thumb screws that Fractal fastens this panel with for shipping purposes, but you do not need these once you take the case out of the box. What else can we find on the exterior that's different? Well, the top panel is Fractal's third generation of their Moduvent design, and is in place with sound dampening foam from the factory. If you want more airflow, this button around the back releases the clips and allows you to pop it off entirely. Maybe the most questionable choice made here is just how difficult it is to separate the metal piece from the filtered airflow cover, but once they're separated, it's easy to transform the R6 into a water cooler's dream chassis. Why is that? Because the radiator mount underneath affords room for up to a 420mm monster, as well as an included pre-drilled hold for mounting a fill port. The bracket is removable to make your life just a little bit easier when working with multiple fans. The interior of the case is also quite different. The Define R6 is longer than most ATX mid-towers, and that's because Fractal made it so that you could choose your internal configuration depending on your needs. The stock setup includes this wall, behind which you can mount up to 6 hard drives on these metal sleds. If you have a very basic setup, consider leaving this wall in place to occupy the right half of the space. But if you need the room, say for a custom loop, a couple of screws later, you can transform the R6 into what could be the best mid-tower on the market for water coolers. Behind the tray is plenty of cable management space, along with a built-in PWM fan hub. There is more 2.5-inch drive mounting options here as well, right next to the Velcro ties and rubber grommets. Besides the parts of the R6 that make it unique, you also get Fractal's typical attention to detail on the things that have become pretty standard. The PSU shroud is properly done, with good venting, appropriate cutouts, and a large front gap for fans and radiators. You get 3 fans included here, which are decent, but nothing to write home about. Motherboard standoffs are pre-installed, and there's a full-length bottom-mounted dust filter accessible from the front. Dropping in a quick build, there's plenty of room for extra large graphics cards and full-size tower coolers. Cable routing is also easy peasy, as all the pass-throughs are in the right places. I'm sure I'll be doing a monthly build in here pretty soon, so we'll get to explore that aspect of it in a little more detail. The Fractal Design Define R6 was named Case of the Year by a number of publications. And it's easy to see why. With a minimal amount of cons and an overwhelming amount of pros, it should be on your short list if you're in the market for a premium ATX mid-tower in the $150 price range. Thanks for watching, guys. Get subscribed to the channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you in the next video.